Even if you are not the kind of person that loves history, there is a pretty good chance that you will have heard of this one man, even though he walked on the earth over 2,000 years ago. Quite simply, he is the most well-known Roman citizen who ever lived, and is the one emperor that is stuck in the minds of people for thousands of years due to his actions throughout his reign. Such was his power and the desire of others to emulate him, that even his name spawned terms such as czar and kaiser, which have been used by other emperors centuries later to announce that they had absolute power. In other words, he has been held in high regard by almost anybody that wished to follow in his footsteps in some way, and the fact that his name has entered into common language is testimony to the skill of the man himself. Of course, since then, there has been as much myth and mystery written about him as there has been genuine facts, and it is up to us to decipher the information available in order to ascertain as to what exactly is the truth behind the man that turned the Roman Republic into the Roman Empire. What we will do is show you the true Julius Caesar, starting from his early years and right through to his rise in Roman society, before his well-documented fall from grace and his assassination. What we will not do is to allow ourselves to go along the lines of William Shakespeare, and we advise you to forget what is in his famous play, because the truth of the matter is that the story of Julius Caesar is far more interesting than anything that has been created by the pen of a playwright. Instead, this is the story of a man who was single-minded in his quest to reach the top and would stop at nothing to get there. This is a story of a man who was a brilliant tactician on the battlefield and who utilized that same approach to take control of the Senate before solidifying his hold on power. Caesar was a man who made an everlasting impact, not only on the Roman Empire, but also on the world as a whole. He was ruthless in his quest to achieve success, formulating plans from an early age. He was arrogant, intelligent, and capable of virtually anything that he put his hand to. He was an amazing speaker, able to argue the law, create alliances with people, lead armies to victory, and squash anybody that dared to stand against him. However, for some, he was a man of the people whom refused to follow the ideas of the nobility and the elite running everything in the empire. But at the end of the day, this also caused his destruction, as we know from what has to be one of the most famous assassinations to have ever taken place. Some people have argued that he is the greatest man to have ever lived. Is that the case? Or has history been kind to him in some obscure way? Thankfully, we have the knowledge and information that allows us to come to a conclusion.